And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the show that is hopefully bringing sunshine on your cloudy or rainy day, only known as Music Village. And the fact that during this broadcast, folks, we've been interrupted by tents, ants, spiders, rain, and I do believe an occasional back and forth story with our own father. Typical day in the world of Music Village. And it doesn't get any better than this. But besides me having good times and reminiscing about old cool things with my father and other people, I'm looking at my watch right now. Oh, it's just about that time. It's the witching hour, which means it's time for us to be brought up to speed with news stories from this week from, you guessed it, all around the world. And in our first news story, for you Rocky fans out there, I have some good news for you, because a part of the special creative artists agency series known as Screening Room with the Stars, Sylvester Stallone was able to kick off the series with the classic 1976 film of Rocky, and would be able to answer your questions at home, and alongside with it would promote people to donate toward the coronavirus charities along the lines of the World Health Organization, the First Responders First, Donors Choose, and the America's Food Fund. But in my opinion, this week, I think he should have done an actual movie review for the movie Demolition Man, with the announcement that Demolition Man 2 is in the works. And did we have anything to do with this with the Indie Awards this past year? I'm gonna say yes. Maybe. I don't know, but I'm gonna take credit for it. You know I am. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out this special viewing for yourselves, you can head on over to the Sylvester Stallone Facebook page, only known as Sylvester Stallone, to check it out for yourselves. And next week, folks, Naya Vardalos is going to be on for My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Nice! And in other news, for you UK fans out there who are still down in the dumps of all this coronavirus news, I have some good news for you, especially for you Kiss fans. Because a mail carrier that goes by the name of Gary Underdown would dress up as Gene Simmons' classic demon persona in Kiss, and would deliver the mail to all the citizens in the UK. And to make things even better, folks, not only he would get asked for autographs, and also would get asked why in the world he didn't dress up with the boots, but he does have a pair of the classic Destroyer boots to wear during the said mail gig he does, but would say, I couldn't walk 10 miles with the Destroyer boots, but I've got a pair. And would go on even further while people always question him why in the world he did it, and he would say, I've been a fan of Kiss since I came out of the womb. And would go on further by saying, I thought I would try to get everyone's mood up. Everyone's a bit down in the dumps with what's going on. It just lifted him up again. And in my opinion, I think this is pretty cool. And the fact that he even got a special shout out by Gene Simmons himself with the word wow. Definitely wow in my book too, and here's hoping when this all blows over, while he's riding in his mail truck and just driving down the street, they get pyrotechnics and Kiss in the back in some giant oversized trailer performing the song Shout It Out Loud as he delivers the mail. I would have said Detroit Rock City, but Shout It Out Loud was probably one of my favorite Kiss songs. So here's hoping this can happen. As a matter of fact, Maestro, write that down later on, because we may do that for a $64,000 question before this month's over. A little bit of a spoiler alert for you Indie Radio Arcade fans out there. And if you guys and gals out there in the Kiss Army want to check out this guy in full face paint, going through his mail route or even the shout out he got from Gene Simmons himself, you can head on over to the Consequences of Sound page, only known as consequencesofsound.net, then check it out for yourselves. And in other news, for you Radiohead fans out there, Frog Leap Studios would do a beautiful, and I do mean beautiful, cover of the classic song Daydreaming. And this song, unlike most of the metal songs he's done, has a more somber feel to it. And after the recent events that's been going on in his life, I could see the reason why. And the cool thing about this music video, folks, it also features a Donnie Darko-like rabbit standing on the top of a hill. Not bad. Not bad at all. And if you guys and gals out there want to check out this cool, somber metal cover of the song Daydreaming by Radiohead, you can head on over to the YouTube page of one man only known as Frog Leap Studios to check it out for yourself. And in sad news in the world of wrestling this past week, one half of Crime Time, the big man, the heavy hitter himself, Shad Gaspard, unfortunately died this week at the age of 39 years old. And the only reason this happened, folks, is because while swimming in Venice Beach, they would get caught up in a riptide, and his son, along with him, would get pulled into the tides, only for Shad Gaspard's last act for him to actually send his son onto the lifeguard boat and for him to get swept away and go missing for well over 48 hours until the news would drop of his unfortunate untimely death on Wednesday. And my God, this guy, definitely one of my favorite tag teams of the modern era was Crime Time, especially with Shad Gaspard with that disgusting big boot he would be able to do in Tim's nonetheless. In Tim's, this guy was able to pull off that nasty big boot. And despite the fact that they've never won the tag team championships a part of the WWE, they would be able to win it outside of the company and would even sell the tag team championships they won over to the tag team of Grim and Doo-Hop, a part of Grim's Toy Show. Which is still funny no matter how many times we mention it on this broadcast. And we here at Music Village would like to say on behalf of Shad Gaspard, whose final act was to save his own son like a real-life superhero, may your work live on forever, and may you forever rest in peace. And with all those regular news stories out of the way, you guys at home know what time it is. It's time for us to go into a very special Memorial Day edition, or Memorial Day weekend edition of Video Game News. And in our first video game news story, for you Kerbal knots out there chomping at the bit waiting for the next Kerbal space program, unfortunately we have some sad news for you this week because it's been announced due to the COVID-19 virus and complications from the development because of it, the game has been scrubbed for launch until fall of 2021. And I, for one, can wait until fall of 2021 to play this game, cause from the small sample I played of the first one and all of the Wile E. Coyote rockets I was able to build for it, I still need a little bit of practice. And I got a feeling when this game comes out in fall of next year, I will have all the practice I need to conquer that second installment of the game. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out the special message that Kerbal Space Program decided to give to you astronauts out there in training, you can head on over to the Kerbal Space Program Twitter page, only known as Kerbal Space P, to check it out for yourself. And stop laughing over there, Maestro. It's P like the letter, not like the bodily fluid. Get out of here. And in other news, and an exciting news for you Valorant fans out there, it's been announced that the free-to-play tactical shooter is going to be available as of June 2nd for this year. Yes, that's right, folks. You can actually enjoy the beta version of the game until May 28th, but afterwards you're going to have to wait a full week to get your hands on this game. And after seeing New Legacy Inc. along with Austin Creed, I do believe Cesaro and even Adam Cole, baby, play this game, I can't wait to get my hands on this game myself. And if anything, this game sort of reminds me a lot of Overwatch. Yeah, it really does remind me of Overwatch. And with a little splash of Team Fortress in there as well. And I can't wait to get my hands on this game to actually do a proper review for it. And not to mention, it'll be the first tactical shooter we would get a chance to play since Overwatch. Right. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out some cool clips of this game, or even check out Adam Cole playing this game for yourselves, you can go ahead and head on over to the Twitter page of Adam Cole Pro, or head on over to the Game Informer page, only known as GameInformer.com, to check it out for yourselves. And even head on over to the Twitch page known as New Legacy Inc. to check out the footage of them playing it too. Yeah, you can go all over the place for it. And in other video game news, for you fans out there in Grand Theft Auto looking for just a little bit more cash to build your criminal empire upon, I have some good news for you. Cause it's not only been announced that you can get a daily objective $1 million bonus for completing 10 daily tasks over the next week, but also you can even get triple rewards in the hunting pack and even triple rewards during regular free mode events that takes place in open lobbies of Grand Theft Auto. Just not half bad. And to make things even better, for this Memorial Day weekend, folks, you can not only get firework launcher rounds for absolutely free that you can actually use as a weapon to take out your opponents, but you also get the Jock Cranley blue jumpsuit to wear while you're doing crazy stunts, which I really hope to see a lot of you stunners wearing during the Wild World of Stunts for Under the Radar for next week. And on top of all of that, when you think they couldn't give you anything else, folks, they also decided to tack on the giving season by saying that it's 50% off hangers in all areas, hanger modifications, and you can even get free modified liveries for your mobile operations center in the form of Stars and Stripes, Eagle Claw flag, and Fighting Freedom, along with a sale of the Thrax at 40%, the Scramjet, the Kali, basically the smaller version of the tank with the phaser beam on the top of it, all yachts at 40%, the ramp buggy at 50%, the stretch Hummer for 50%, the Akula at 50%, and even the giant oversized Vito warship plane at 50% off for this week. And on the lucky wheel for this week, folks, and I thought they weren't going to be able to do it, but they put the half truck on the wheel for this week's lucky wheel prize. So for those looking to get a bunker, this will definitely motivate you to get one if you're able to win it off the lucky wheel. And if you guys want to check out the complete list of things that you can get during this special week of events, you can head on over to the Rockstar Games page, only known as rockstargames.com, under the Newswire section to check it out for yourselves. And with all those news stories out of the way for this week, you have all officially been brought up to speed. And I guess with that said, we might as well head back into the music, and when we return, we'll be back with the final segment for Music Village for this week, right after this. So don't go planning to get stuff for your grill parties just yet, folks, and stay tuned.